Hi, my friends. Would you like some ideas for summer celebrations? In today's video, I have 4 tablescapes for you, and I can't wait to show you. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life. At any age, always on a budget. You know I'm 73, and I just say it because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my wonderful friends, all my dear sweet subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. It really, really touches my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss these videos with a different theme every month. And then I do decor and tables and trays and paper crafts all around those themes. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. Okay, so today I have 4 tablescapes for you. These are, I always say this, but these are some of my favorites, I have to say. We're going to do black and white check with daisies and lemons. We're going to go to the beach and have a very beachy one with a tablecloth that looks like rippling water. We're going to do one that's called Be Happy because it's all about the bees, and it's all about my Be Happy plates from Dollar Tree. I just think they're so adorable. And the last one is going to be blue with yellow and bees and blue hydrangeas. Really, really soft and pretty for summer, all summer long, actually. So I hope you love this. I hope most of all you get very inspired and use some of these things, not just on a table, a mantle, a coffee table, a kitchen island, a shelf, a buffet. The possibilities are endless. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome to my first tablescape for summer. And it's all about lemons, daisies, all on a backdrop of black and white check, one of my favorites. You guys, I started with my black and white check tablecloth here. So interesting. It's almost the same size as my black and white check dishes when I look at that. I always start with my centerpiece, and I started with my little white wheelbarrow. This is so versatile. You can put spring flowers, you can put autumn leaves, you could put Christmas decor in there. So versatile from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, I filled it full with my daisies. I just put some foam in the bottom of this and stick the daisies in. And then a lot of my lemons actually have little stakes on them, so I just stick them in the foam. And then I have my daisy balls on either side, some lemons scattered on the table and some sliced ones. Then to bring this whole color situation over here, I started with my raffia mat. I love this woven mat. It just brings a little bit of texture and natural vibes into this tablescape. And then on top of that, I have my black and white check plates. I know they look gray and white when I back up, but they're actually black and white check plates. Of course, my Dollar Tree lemon plates. I absolutely love those. And then I love to use different size check napkins. So it brings the black and white check and reiterates that, but at the same time, it's a different size, so it always works. My everyday faux ivory silverware and stem glasses. I always use a stem glass, whether it's wine or iced tea. I just think it looks more special. Anyway, I just love this. This is so fresh. This works for brunch, for breakfast, for a casual dinner. It is summer glorified with the daisies and lemons. All right, now we are going to take a little trip to the beach and stick our toes in the sand. Let's go to the beach. I love the beach in summertime. And I love this tablescape because it's organic and very realistic looking with lots of texture. So I start with one of my favorite tablecloths. If you look at this, it looks almost like there's water moving through this. And this is a cloth shower curtain. I actually was going to do blue and white in my master bathroom, bought this shower curtain and ended up doing black and white instead. And so I had this piece of fabric and I thought, what a neat tablecloth. And you can see it just makes the best tablecloth ever. So my centerpiece is my wood slice my little battery operated lantern or candle here. I have my 2 little stools from Hobby Lobby. This is a buoy. Where did I get that? Let me see if it says. Nope. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby a long time ago on sale. Now I know I only paid $2 for this cute little wooden sailboat. Isn't that adorable? And I just think it's so cute. Now this was a garland that I cut up, and you know I use it for Easter for the top of carrots, but I think it looks like not seaweed, but like some kind of a sea plant, so to say. That's what it reminds me of. I have my real starfish. These were my mom's, and I imagine they're at least probably, I don't know, 50 years old or longer than that, but I use them all the time. And here's another little one that I have, Sand Dollar. And then these came from Michael's, my little crabs. I painted some orange and I painted some blue. But anyway, I just thought these were so cute on the table. Looks like they're kind of going through in the water, some of the plants, and looking for some food. I just think they're so adorable. So to bring all of the colors and textures over to my place setting, I have my Hobby Lobby placemat. And you guys know how much I love this and use it all the time. Melamine plates from Hobby Lobby, so are the navy ones. And then I have my plain beige linen napkins and a little starfish on the plate. And then my ivory silverware, it's faux ivory. Looks so good with this setup. I really love that faux ivory silverware. It's so much interesting than just silver. Anyway, it's time to go to the beach. Can you hear the waves? All right, it's time for my next tablescape, and it's time to be happy. Welcome to my Be Happy tablescape for June and for summer. I just love this. I started off with a little burlap runner. You know, you can buy this by the yard I got this at Walmart. I think they have it at Hobby Lobby too, but I think it's wide, really wide. I think they consider it ribbon or decor mesh or something like that, but it's actually burlap and it's actually finished on the edge. So it's perfect. You can make a table runner as long as you want. Anyway, I have my wood slice, one of my little Hobby Lobby little stools, my beehive. It's actually a bee skep that I actually made. I showed that in one of my videos, and it's made with a Dollar Tree rope and a little sand toy. And then I added a lot of daisies, my daisy balls, my 2 little topiaries, and lots of bees. Yeah, stick them all over the table. You just need a little bit of adhesive. I even put one on the glass. And then to bring all those textures over here, I used my black and white. It's actually a plaid charger from Hobby Lobby. Yellow melamine plate from Hobby Lobby. You know I use my black and white check napkins all the time. And what I think is the cutest Dollar Tree dishes they ever made. And it's got a bee flying around, and it's just reminding you to be happy this summer. It's a happy tablescape, perfect for breakfast, brunch, casual dinner, the patio. Oh, it's just wonderful and just is so summery and fresh. So are you ready for my grand finale? It's got bees and lemons and blue hydrangeas. Can't wait to show you. Welcome to my grand finale for June, for my tablescapes for summer. And in this one, I wanted to include everything. I have lemons, bees, and even the beach. All right, I took my white wheelbarrow and filled it full of blue hydrangeas and lemons and some bees. They just stick right on. But I wanted a pop of white, so I did put some daisies on the table also, and my 2 daisy balls. Now, to bring the beach in, I used that tablecloth I used for my beach tablecloth, but it's blue, all shades of blue, and it goes perfect with the hydrangeas. So that's my water feature. And then I did some white sand dollars. I felt I needed a little touch of white. So blue, yellow, and white is my color scheme. Anyway, I thought that was just a touch of the beach. Now to bring all of those themes over to my place setting, I used my white, I call it doily plastic charger from Hobby Lobby, my yellow plates from Hobby Lobby, my hydrangea plates from Hobby Lobby. So all of these are from Hobby Lobby. And I just stuck a little bee on there. Isn't that cute? Lemons, bees, and beach. I captured it all. It's so beautiful. I've really enjoyed using yellow this year. I usually don't use it that much, but I've really enjoyed it, especially with blue. I think it's so pretty. All right, I hope you loved all of these tablescapes for summer and for the month of June. And I hope you got so inspired. And remember, this would make a beautiful display anywhere. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.